Greg Hardy fighting in the UFC? Sort of. What's up, folks? Fred Richani, TSC News, your home for MMA news updates, interviews, and everything in between. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Former defensive lineman Greg Hardy, formerly of the Panthers and the Cowboys. He's got a 3-0 amateur MMA record. He's been doing his thing. I believe he recently fought on Access TV. And he is going to be fighting now for the UFC, sort of, via its Contender series. According to MMA Today, Greg Hardy is set to compete on June 12th on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender series, which currently airs on UFC Fight Pass. Perhaps this is a way for UFC to dip its toes in the water with Greg Hardy and to figure out what the hell is going on. But this is very WWE-esque, right? I mean, this is kind of like a freak show fighter here. Yeah, he's got a legitimate record. Yeah, the Contender series is about finding prospects. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling this one whatsoever. I think it's a bad look for the UFC. Granted, they've been using Travis Brown, who is linked to domestic violence, more than linked, accused of domestic violence, by his ex-wife, with evidence to boot, at least as far as pictures go, with bruises that mysteriously appeared, and they kept him on the roster. Now, granted, I think they may have kept him, whether he's innocent or guilty, because of his relationship, his marriage to Ronda Rousey, just my humble opinion. But still, not the best look for them to keep him on the roster. And we've seen this before with MMA promotions. Bellator MMA gave War Machine another chance, and, well, he beat the hell out of Christy Mack, and he's going to be in prison for a long time. That didn't work out. We've seen MMA promotions give guys like Mayhem Miller a chance, and, well, I don't know how that dude's not in jail right now because he's been linked to domestic violence, among other unsavory things. So, does Greg Hardy deserve a chance in the UFC? I mean, I don't know. Listen, the guy's a scumbag, but, you know, that doesn't mean he can't make a living. That being said, he hasn't seemed remorseful. For those that don't know, he was arrested for allegedly assaulting his ex in 2014. The case was eventually dropped, and he was expunged. But, you know, I think that was more I don't know. There's just a lot of shadiness there. He also pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor drug charge in 2016, and I don't know. Some of the comments he's made about, I think, like Tom Brady's wife and some other players. I'm just not a fan of this guy. Now, granted, he is a name. You know, he could be a needle mover in the wrong way as far as people watching out of curiosity. That being said, you're the UFC. You want to talk about how, you know, you're fan-friendly and how you're inclusive to women and all this other stuff. And the parent company, WME IMG, is like, you know, has its hands in all these charities. And you're going to give Greg Hardy a chance. You know what? Let it be another MMA promotion. Like, I could understand if you know, maybe Bellator took a chance on him. Not that I'd be a fan of that at all. Or One Championship or one of these other companies, Rising, whatever. But the fact that UFC's being the first notable promotion to really give him an opportunity, I'm not really a big fan of that. And, you know, listen, let him prove his worth on the indie circuit. Let him keep racking up these wins. Let him keep officially going pro. And you know what? If he gets to the point where he's like 5-0 in the pros, 6-0 in the pros, has some great performances, and he's kept himself out of trouble, then you know what? Then yeah, I could say, you know what? As a business, all right, it makes sense to at least give this guy a shot on the Contender series. But just being 3-0 as an amateur, that to me, not a big fan of that. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Greg Hardy sort of fighting in the UFC? What do you think about his MMA career? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like, share, take care, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.